When someone enters into an arrangement where they work for and represent another party in any meaningful way, they're said to be acting as an agent. The principal party employs an agent or agents to carry out tasks in their place. The agent is usually compensated for the actions taken on behalf of the principal party. Additionally, the principal usually takes a majority of the responsibility for action taken by any agents who work for them. Agency relationships are largely based on common law. The common law concept that forms the principal/agent relationship is, he who acts through another acts himself. An agency relationship is also a fiduciary relationship, where one party places complete confidence and trust in another party to handle some important aspects of the first party's affairs. Agency relationships are usually formed by written contracts, which state the scope of an agent's duties and responsibilities. However, situations can arise where an agency relationship might be established even if there was no official agreement or intent to form one. These are often a result of actions that are binding to a principal party. They might be actions like the acceptance of an act by the principal, a necessity to protect people or property, or when a third party was mistakenly led to believe that an agent was acting with a principal's authority. The authority of an agent can be actual when it's understood to exist either by expressed statement or implicit necessity. In situations where a third party relied on the authority an agent claimed to have, the principal can be held responsible because the agent exercised apparent authority. Apparent authority is usually invoked to protect innocent third parties who were working with an agent that lacked the authority they claimed. The degree of authority held by an agent varies by the type of agent. Universal agents have the broadest authority to act for their principal, while general agents usually have broad authority but might be limited to certain areas or timeframes. Agents who are restricted to a specific project or set of tasks are referred to as special agents. Real estate agents are almost always involved in agency relationships with members of the public. Sellers' agents primarily market and advertise properties for sellers, and buyers' agents assist people in finding properties that match their wants and needs. Both types of agents often negotiate the transaction on behalf of their client. A dual agent works for both a buyer and a seller. However, the written approval of both parties is required to become a dual agent. Additionally, dual agents must act to keep their transactions fair and equitable. Sub-agents are agents who work for other real estate agents on the same project. Sub-agents share the same ultimate principal as the primary agent. In Michigan, licensed real estate agents are split into salespersons and brokers. Salespersons aren't required to be as educated or experienced as brokers to be licensed. The trade-off is that salespersons must work for brokers. Additionally, they don't directly represent clients or run brokerages. Brokers must have more experience and education than salespeople. As a result, they are the direct agent of a client. This is in addition to being allowed to run and manage brokerages. In the early 1990s, Michigan passed legislation that instituted disclosure requirements for real estate agents. They must inform prospective clients of all agency relationship options before the client reveals any information that could compromise a negotiating position. This legislation also codified the duties of real estate agents who enter into an agency relationship with a client. Finally, the legislation made buyer dual and designated agency available in Michigan. Agency is a critical part of your business as a real estate professional. Knowing what it means to be an agent is essential. We've nearly covered all of the bedrock concepts you'll need to learn. In the next class, we'll explore math and the math equations you'll need to do your job. Thank you for choosing At Your Pace Online.